What is up, fellow RC enthusiasts? David back here again today. And today I've got for you a WLToys. This is a two-wheel drive rig, as you can see right here. This one's called the L202 Pro. I guess this comes in a brushed and a brushless version. This one right here is the Brushless Machine New Products. So, yeah, right here it shows right here that the Pro is supposed to come with a LiPo, brushless ESC, brushless motor, metal drive shafts, and ball bearings. Let's go ahead and get into this sucker. And for those that want to take a look at the box some more, there's the other side. The other versions of trucks they had. Man, I wish they had that one. I like that one. There's the blue one. And that's the one I have right there. This is how it comes boxed. You have your instruction manual. Looks like you have an antenna tube and a wrench, a wheel wrench. And you have your transmitter. Looks just like their other transmitter, but instead of red, it's a silver. So this transmitter has pretty good range. It's not a bad transmitter. And another box in here. This has your charger. So I guess that's European style right there. I'm gonna need an adapter for that if I'm gonna use it, but I never really use these anyways. I use my hobby grade chargers. And it comes with one of these. So I actually do have one of these in the US that plugs into this exact same thing right here. So I can use this if I wanted to. Now, let's take this guy out of here. And there you go. Little RC buggy. You know, it's a little two-wheel drive, brushless motor. Looks pretty good. Looks a lot better in person than it does in pictures. It looks a lot more toy grade in pictures, but in person it doesn't look too bad. There's the brushless motor. It's I don't know if I can get a good shot of it in here, but right there it actually says 4500 kV. And right here, you can see you got your on and off switch. Up here, you have a brushless ESC sitting right here. And it is connected to this weird looking receiver right here. So it's not a 2-in-1 because the brushless ESC is separate from the receiver, but the receiver is in a box and it's a weird looking one. And the battery comes out from underneath. You just pull a pin right here, and then you can pull this out. And then you open this right here, and that'll expose your battery right there, which is an 1800 mAh 2-cell LiPo. And it fits right in there. And it's got a Dean's plug, so you can plug other batteries into this easily. Now if you look back here, this is only two-wheel drive, so you won't see any drive shafts in the front. That's just independent suspension up front, independent in the rear too as well. But it's got metal drive shafts, metal out drives. The gears inside the transmission are plastic. On the wheels, you do have ball bearings. Same with inside the diff, you have ball bearings in there, ball bearings in the wheels. This is not an oil-filled shock rig. These are just friction shocks. They don't feel too bad. Definitely bouncy. There you go, guys. Battery's back in there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on, and we'll see how it acts, how it sounds, and then we'll take it for a run. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit this power switch right here. Oh, it's a good idea always. Turn on your transmitter first. This uses 4 AA's. And then I'm going to hit that switch right here. There you go. Sound like it turned on. Alright guys, let's take this thing out for a run. Check that out, I didn't even realize it, but that ESC has a fan. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a fan on that ESC. Well, there you go, guys. That thing is pretty fun. It's only two-wheel drive, so you got to have some skill to drive it around. It's not full throttle everywhere. Just a little bit of street running for you guys. tons of power to do all that with. Good brakes. It really needs some gas to turn. It doesn't like to turn without a gas. Like that's a turning radius right there. So when you gas it, alright, battery's not fully charged, but should be charged enough to give us a good top speed run. Got it on 0 right now. Let's check it out. Oops. Let's see what that did. 25 miles an hour. Check it out, I was able to get 1 more mile an hour out of that. 26. Well, there you go, guys. That was a fun rig to run. It's not the fastest, but it's also not slow. And it's got a ton of torque to rip those rear tires loose and spin you around. That's why they gave this thing very, very little steering angle, because it really doesn't need a lot of steering angle. You could just rip that throttle and whip this thing around, no problem. So yeah, as you can tell right there, that was really fun to bash around. A little bit of jumping, a little bit of sand, dirt, and a little bit of concrete for you as well. Well, I hope that it's good enough to show you guys whether you guys would be interested in one of these. This is a WLToys Power Racing, Top Racing L202 brushless 2-wheel drive buggy. Well guys, thanks a lot for tuning in again. And as always, you know, be safe out there. And don't forget, always have fun. And go run that RC.